Shane, let's jump straight in. Why did the whole issue of timing these courses become such a crucial factor in whether the accounting profession thrived or frankly started to fade away?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? For many people, there's never the perfect time. The ducks are never in a row. Whatever cliche you want to use. We ran these courses regularly, but there would always be a reason why, or just the timing at the moment. It's a busy time. I've got stuff coming up before it. I've got stuff coming up after it. And in the end, they would just rationalize not actually attending for those reasons, really, that the timing just wasn't right. And as I mentioned earlier, the timing's never going to be perfect. We have to take a few sacrifices, really, to invest in ourselves to get things better. And of course, the ROI in terms of time, in terms of income, in terms of sense of fulfillment and sense of joy, by far outweigh taking those couple of days out of, yes, maybe a busy schedule, but actually it's worth every single minute and penny spent.
Absolutely. And that's such a powerful insight, Shane. So what you're really saying is that this hesitation on timing, this belief that there's a perfect moment that never actually comes, was a huge part of why so many accountants missed out on evolving. They stayed stuck. And as a result, the profession itself kind of lost its footing. Now, I'd love to dig a little deeper into your own motivation. What made you personally passionate about helping accountants break through that timing barrier and actually step into these profit improvement roles?
Just earlier today, I was on a Zoom call with a lady who I've been speaking to for 3 years. And, still she's not taken the steps needed to transform her accountancy business. And by her own admission, she says, every single time I've rationalized that the timing's just never been right. And I know that if she'd taken action initially 3 years ago, her accountancy business would be in a significantly better place. And she admitted that herself. In fact, she got very emotional over it. Today, she's taken action, of course, positive action. But actually, how many people put off and put off and put off in the hopes that either they'll just make things better themselves or something else will happen. But in reality, sometimes we just need to take that step, that sacrifice of maybe a little bit of time that we could be spending on client work or whatever it might be to invest in ourselves to get a better output.
That's incredibly powerful, Shane. And it's clear that it's a story that really resonates on an emotional level. I mean, hearing that someone felt emotional because they delayed and then realized the impact, it's a reminder that timing is really about courage and stepping out of that comfort zone. So just to sum it up, what you're saying is your experience has taught you that taking that step, sacrificing a bit of time now, actually leads to a huge return, not just in profit, but in joy and fulfillment down the line. And that's exactly what this course is all about, helping accountants take that leap before it's too late. If more accountants had joined the profit improvement workshop earlier, they'd be thriving and highly valued right now. It's a bit sad that some didn't seize that moment. Thanks so much for sharing that, Shane.
No problem at all. And just remember, if you're watching this video now, you're interested in the Profit Improvement Certification Workshop, just click on the link on my profile and there will be a link to access the course details from there.
Absolutely. And that's a perfect note to wrap up on. So just to summarize for everyone watching, what Shane's really shown us is that the only perfect time is the time you decide to take action. And if you're an accountant out there thinking, I don't want to be left behind, then absolutely click through to Shane's profile, check out the course details, and don't wait for the perfect moment, because this is it. So Shane, thank you so much for your time today. If accountants had just taken that step earlier, they'd be thriving today. Hopefully anyone listening now will jump in before it's too late. Thanks again, and we'll catch up soon.
Spot on. Thanks.